private investigator. And, you know, that's why Jack Nicholson is who he is, because he kind of takes the character and makes it his own. And that's kind of what I need you to do, is find something about it that's going to be a little bit unusual and different from all the other people you're competing against. Because I think, for you at least, I mean, it's a little bit different for your character because she's lying and she's hiding and she's trying to pretend. But on your end, this is just a straight shot. So it's up to you really to kind of make it colorful. And that's what you got to do, because right now it's coming off this pretty much sort of simple and to the point, and you know, it wasn't bad. Do I need you in my movie? That's what you're trying to create, a character that I need.
So what would be good to do in something like that?
I would
more
bring
humor, maybe?
Yeah, like more humor, maybe more mischief.
Yeah.
You know, that it's kind of, you're in this kind of dump of a place, in walks royalty, and it's kind of funny. Like, what is she doing here? She's totally a fish out of water. She looks ridiculous. You know, she's got this, you know, $1 million outfit on and this hat and the jewels and the whole thing, and it's like, what are you doing here? This is kind of a joke, right? Like, you don't want me. You should be like hiring somebody in Beverly Hills, not me.
Mm-hmm.
And you can be amused by that. And, you know, I think it's also fun that you kind of throw it back on her, where it's like, listen, are you sure this is what you want? Do you really want to know this? Like if your husband is cheating on you? Really? Which is a little peculiar because you're kind of turning down a job.
Right.
Potentially. So then why do you do that? Why do you even say that? What does that say about you?
I wanted to play it down as much as I could rather than play it up.
Well, why do you say to her, you sure you want to know this?
Sympathetic.
Yeah, you're a good guy.
Yeah.
You know, that you're not just a hustler. And that would
It didn't sound like that then.
sound like what?
I was sympathetic.
Yeah, I'm not saying you were or were not. I'm just
Oh.
saying being aware of that can help you in understanding how to play it.
Because that's why I tried to do it.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like, the fact that you would give her that warning and potentially turn down business
Uh-huh.
is actually a really admirable quality. So that you have to kind of find that balance. Like, I got to be honest, but I also got to be playful. And if I'm too playful, I'm going to come off as unsympathetic.
Right.
Like, it's not serious. So you got to find that balance. How can I bring mischief? I'd be careful of sarcasm because that's a real negative tone to it. That's why I would veer more towards a playful, mischievous thing. But how can I do that in a way that it's not a turnoff? That it's not, you know, that it's bringing down the importance of this to her. It's, in other words, I'm trying to say, listen, maybe you should just let this one go.
Mm-hmm.
You know, hire me when you really need something. I'd be happy to do it. But this is probably not a good idea.
You're wasting your time.
Well, it's not even that you're wasting your time. It's you're paying money to get hurt. It's worse than wasting time. It's like you're paying me to put salt in your wound. But if you really want it, by all means, I will do it. So I think on your end, Anna, I think you could have more fun with, like, what is he saying? Like, in other words, like, isn't it a little peculiar that you come in and you think it's just going to be a simple deal? Hire this guy to find out, you know, what my husband's doing. You figure he's going to say yes, but he doesn't. He says, "You sure you want to do that? Maybe we should let sleeping dogs lie." Do you know what that means?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think you can have a little bit more, like, what?
What?
Like, that's like, you know, going to a car salesman and him saying, "Are you sure you want this car?" And it's odd.